to yoga. So today's class you're going to need a block and a strap. So hopefully you have those near at hand and this won't take too long to get set up. And then once you do, get yourself together. And for me, I'm going to say good luck with that. It's been a tough day. Anyway, let's come to our seat. Take the time to pull the flesh up and away from the buttocks. Allow your hands to rest on your knees, palm up, or in your lap, palm up. And then just go ahead and close your eyes softly. And really start to feel yourself sitting. Feel the weight of your body. Allow the shoulders to slide down the back. Imagine your inhale coming in through the crown of your head, traveling down the spine. And the exhale reverses the trajectory of the breath, going up the spine and out through the crown of the head. So as we inhale, we imagine the divine spark, the divine inspiration coming in, traveling down to our sit bones, grounding us firmly on the earth. Nice, even breath. And then as you're ready, go ahead and bring your hands to your heart. And let's start tonight's class with 3 Oms together. So take a deep breath in. Bow your heads. Open your eyes. And if you have any height underneath your sit bones, take that out first right now. And then just walk your hands out in front. Stay up on your fingertips. Allow the heart to slide down between the shoulders. Engage the quads, the core. So lift the belly towards the spine. Extend out through the crown of the head. And with your exhale, just go a little deeper in your forward fold. As you extend out through the crown, stay grounded through your tailbone. On your inhale, bring your right hand to your sacrum and then bring your forehead over to your right knee. Breathing deep and slowly. Next inhale brings the right hand out front, and the left hand goes to the sacrum, and the head goes over towards the left knee. Lift the left shoulder away from the floor. Allow the heart and the sternum to move towards that left knee. Inhale, both hands out front, and then walk the hands back. Coming upright. Take your right hand out to the right, lift the left arm up to the sky. Extend through the left fingertips and exhale, crescent over to the right. Extend through the fingers, really feel the side body on that left side opening up. Inhale, come back up to center, and exhale, changing sides. Right arm to the sky first, and then crescent over. Inhale, come back upright. Bring both hands behind your back, fingertips point away. Roll the shoulders up, lift the sternum, lift the heart, allow the head to fall back slightly. Really pull the shoulder blades onto the back body, wrap them around. And then exhale, coming forward and coming onto all fours. Place your hands right underneath your shoulders, your knees underneath your hips. Extend out through the crown of the head. Come up on your toes, so tuck your toes under. Draw the navel in and up, tuck the tailbone under, and get a nice flat back. Really extend through the crown of the head. Draw the tailbone down, navel up. And then exhale, concave the back. Lift the head for cow pose. Inhale for cat, lifting the spine, dropping the head. Exhale, cow pose. Inhale, cat. Exhale, cow pose. And one more time, inhale, cat. Exhale, back to neutral. Walk the hands out for puppy pose. Keep the hips right on top of the knees. Allow the heart to sink down. Lift the shoulders up and away. Extend to the crown of the head. Inhale slightly and thread that left arm underneath the right, bringing that left temple down to the floor. Pull that right shoulder back. Extend your right leg straight up behind you. Stay up in the toes. Now walk your right foot over towards your left hand, lifting that right arm up to the sky. Really reach to those right baby toes, and then allow that right hand to come down behind the back and see if you can clasp the top of that left thigh. Keep this right leg engaged so the kneecap lifts, opening up the front of the body. Inhale, right arm to the sky, right arm down to the floor in front, right foot back, down to the knee, come back into puppy pose. Other side, inhale, lift up slightly, taking that right arm underneath the left, allowing the right temple to come down to the floor, and then extend the left leg out behind you, and then walk the left leg over to the right hand side, lifting that left arm up to the sky. Really reach to that left baby toe, and then lower the hand down behind the sacrum, clasping the top of that right thigh, opening up. Keep this left leg, the thigh engaged, kneecap lifted. Inhale, extend the arm up to the sky. Exhale, out to the floor. Left leg back. Puppy pose. Inhale, walk your hands back. Cross your ankles and come seated. We're going to stagger our legs. Pardon me. So make your, let's see, how are we going to do this? We're going to bring our left heel back to our left buttocks and our right foot up to our left knee. And then we're going to turn towards the right. Inhale, we're going to lift up tall, facing to the right hand side. And then exhale, walk the hands out a bit And allow the heart to come down. Shoulders wrap around the back body. You're going to feel this twist all the way from the left-hand side. Now extend your right arm out straight and then thread the left arm underneath it, seeing if you can bring that left shoulder down to the floor. You're really going to engage the core, if anything, just to get the belly out of the way. Inhale, coming back upright, all the way, and switching sides. So now that right heel goes to the buttocks, left foot comes to the right knee. We twist to the left. First, we sit up nice and tall. Think about the twist coming all the way from the right-hand side all the way over. Keep the core engaged. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, walk the hands out slightly, and then bringing the heart down to the floor. Again, we keep the core engaged, the navel into the spine, and then take the left arm out in front, and then thread that right arm underneath it. Thinking about bringing that right shoulder down to the floor, or down that way. Inhale, coming upright, all the way up, and then find your way back to all fours. Hands right underneath the shoulders, fingers spread wide, knees underneath the hips. Take the right foot back behind you, toes to the floor, reach to the heel, open up the whole back of that right leg from the calf up to the buttocks. Drop the right hip, keep it nice and square. Inhale, lift the left arm up off the floor. Now lift that right foot up off the floor for the bird dog. Really reach through the fingers, your gaze is towards the top of your mat, navel is engaged to the spine, drop the right hip, bend the right knee, take the left hand back, and go for the clasp. Press the foot into the hand and lift the foot up nice and tall. Spread the toes on that right foot. Shoulders wrap around the back body. Exhale, come back to bird dog first, and then exhale, hand and foot to the floor. Other side, extend the left leg out, toes to the floor. Really press the heel away from you. Feel the whole back of that. That is my left leg. Dropping the left hip. Inhale, right arm up. Inhale, left leg up for bird dog. Toes point straight to the floor. Heel reaches to the wall behind you. Bend that left knee, take the right hand back, go for the clasp. Spread the toes on the lifted leg. Lift the heart. Exhale back to bird dog. And then hand and knee to the floor. And let's press back to downward facing dog. Go ahead and take this dog for a walk. Opening up the back of the legs even more. And then after you've done this a couple times, walk your feet up towards your hands. Keep your knees as bent as need be for your first forward fold. Hands to the shins. Inhale, look up and extend out. Flat back. Tuck the tailbone. Exhale, go a little deeper in your forward fold. Inhale, looking up and extending out. Exhale, deeper still. Maybe the hands come to the floor. Inhale one more time, looking up, extending out. Exhale as deep as you can. Inhale, hands to the hips. Roll to lift the shoulders. Keep the thighs engaged. Inhale. Come on, I'm standing. How y'all doing? Good. Good, good, good. Grab your strap. Please. First, just wrap that hang over your shoulder. Extend the left arm out. Take the left arm across the chest. Wrap the right arm underneath it. And we're just going to do a shoulder stretch here. You should be feeling this through that left shoulder, through the delts. And exhale, release that other side. Left arm, right arm out, and then across. And exhale, releasing that. Now take your strap, lift your left arm up to the sky, holding the strap. And then take your left arm and reach for the strap behind you. Keep the right arm straight. Now bend. Let's see how we can do this. Bend the left elbow all the while tracking that strap, letting it slide through those right fingers, working that left hand down towards the middle of your back, keeping the left elbow lifted. When you've reached your max, open the heart, slide the shoulders back, press your head into your left hand or left forearm, and then lift through the chest. As you find you have a little bit more room, maybe you walk the right fingers up that strap a little bit more. You can even take your left hand and pull the strap slightly so that you can actually lift that right arm further back behind your back. And then release your clasp with that right hand. Allow the left arm to go all the way up to the sky. Exhale, release the strap to the side. And then we're going to do the other side. So extend that right arm up to the sky. And walk your left hand up. And then as the right hand comes down towards the head, the left hand walks up the strap. Elbow stays lifted. That right hand comes down towards the back of the head. When you've reached your max, press the head into the forearm, lift the sternum, pull the shoulders back. Maybe you've created a little bit more space and can walk that hand up a little higher. Keep the shoulders wrapping around the back body. Keep breathing. One more inhale, and on the exhale, release your left hand's clasp. Extend the right arm up to the sky. And release. Woo! Doggies. So now we're just going to take our hands, clasp them behind our back. Roll the shoulders, tuck the tailbone, navel to the spine. Inhale, lift the arms away from the buttocks. Keep the shoulders wrapping around the back. See if you can draw your ears back to your in line where your shoulders were. Don't extend your head out. Exhale, release. Now take your left hand to your right elbow, your right hand to your left elbow. Roll the shoulders back. Lift the heart. And then exhale, release. You can do either one of those two things again, or you can try to do reverse prayer, bringing the hands behind you. Allowing the fingertips to come together, shoulders way back. Perhaps your practice allows the palms of your hands come together. Keep pulling the shoulders back. lifting through the heart. Keep the navel tucked and toned, and then exhale, slowly release and shake it out. How y'all doing? Good. Come to the top of your mat. Set your foundation, ground through the four corners. Really ground yourself through those corners, but lift the arches. As you lift the arches, the low leg starts to ignite. Engage the quads, lift the kneecaps, tuck the tailbone, navel to the spine. Lift the shoulders up, allow them to roll back down into the back body. Fingertips extend down to the floor. Inhale, arms go up. Exhale, fold forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, look up halfway. Exhale, fingertips to the floor, right foot back. High lunge. Come down to low lunge. Bring both hands to the inside of the front foot. Walking that right arm out wide. Allow that right shoulder to be right on top of the right hand. Left hand to the left knee, and we start to twist open. If your practice allows, come up off that back knee. Really press the heel to the floor or the wall behind you. Twist open, and then the left arm goes up to the sky. Pay attention to your left knee. Make sure it's drawing straight to the center line, not allowing it to open up out to the side. Keep the back thigh lifting up and away from the floor, and allow that left shoulder to sweep back behind you. Exhale, lower the knee to the floor, but keep the arm up and really then open way up. Exhale, come all the way back around. Frame the front foot. Come up into high lunge, and then step back to plank pose. Lower yourself all the way down to the floor. Flatten the feet. Check the placement of your hands. Thumbs should be mid-rib cage. Elbows hug the rib cage. Shoulders lift. Press the hands into the floor. Come up into a cobra. Exhale, back down to the floor. Turn your toes under. Press up. Downward facing dog. Find your breath here. Nice, long, sweet breaths. Again, try to imagine the breath coming in through the crown of the head, transversing down the spine. The exhale reverses and comes out to the crown of the head. Keep aware of the four corners of both hands, especially the index finger and the mound of the thumb. Next inhalation, come forward to plank pose, and then step that right foot forward into high lunge. Both hands come to the inside. Left arm goes out, left shoulder right on top, right hand to the right knee. Come down to low lunge first, I'm sorry. Start to open up. And now come up into high lunge and extend the right arm up to the sky. Wrap the shoulder blades around the back body. Keep that back thigh lifted up and away from the floor. Keep reaching out for that back heel. Find your breath. Shoulders back, heart lifts. Right knee straight out in front of you. Exhale, lower the left knee to the floor, and then open up. Exhale, come all the way back around, frame the front foot. High lunge, left foot forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, looking up. Exhale, going deep. Inhale, arms sweep to the other side, fingertips to the sky. Exhale, hands to heart. Exhale, release. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, look up. Exhale, go deep in your forward fold. Lift your right foot up off the floor. Take your left hand to the outside of your right leg. Keep the Left knee bent, right hand to the right hip, twisting open, and then extending the left arm up to the sky. Keep breathing. Stay grounded through all four corners of both feet. Exhale, release the hand to the hip. Lift the foot, frame the foot, feet. Exhale, right foot back, high lunge. Left foot back, plank pose. Lower your body to the floor or hover in chaturanga. And then up dog or cobra. Shoulders back. Exhale, downward facing dog. Soften through the front of the body. Lift the shoulders up and away from the floor. Extend the crown of the head towards that space between your hands. Keep both thighs engaged. Pressing the heels to the floor. Inhale, come to plank. Exhale, right foot forward. High lunge. Left foot forward. Uttanasana. Slight bend in the knees. Lift that left foot above the floor. Hold the outside of the left foot with the right hand. Left hand to the hip. Keep the right knee bent as we start to twist open. Left leg stays straight. And then the left arm up to the sky. Keep on breathing. Exhale, release the hand to the hip. Release the hand from the foot. Both hands to the floor. Inhale, look up halfway, extend out. Exhale, go deep. Inhale, arms sweep to the sky. Exhale, hands to the heart. One more. Exhale, release. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, look up. Exhale, bend the knees, right foot back, high lunge. Left foot back, plank pose. Lower to the floor or hover in chaturanga. Up dog or cobra. Downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg up to the sky. And then bring the right knee all the way up to the right elbow. Press back, right leg up to the sky. Right leg to the heart. Right leg to the sky. Right leg to the left elbow. Now extend the right leg out. And drop the hips. Keep the shoulders back, heart lifting. Inhale, right leg back up to the sky, right leg to the floor, and pause. Other side, left leg to the sky, left leg to the left elbow, left leg to the sky, left knee to the center, left leg to the sky, left leg to the right elbow, and then extend that left leg out and drop the hips. Inhale, press all the way, left leg to the sky, lowering the foot, down dog. Come forward to plank, right foot forward, high lunge. Left foot forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, look up. Exhale, go deep. Inhale, come all the way up, standing. Exhale, hands to the heart. And close your eyes. Exhale, release the hands. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, look up. Exhale, hands to the floor. Right foot back, high lunge. Left foot back, plank. Knees to the floor. And then come out to puppy pose again. This time we're going to drop our elbows to the floor. Walk the elbows in slightly so you can bring your palms together into prayer. See if your forehead can come down to the floor, and then lift the lift the arms away from the floor, bringing the thumbs to the back of the head. Now for the tricky part, extend the right leg straight, and then extend the left leg straight. So you're balancing on your elbows and on your toes. Keep the core tight. Exhale the hands to the floor. Walk your feet forward and lift the hips to the sky. Exhale, lower the knees to the floor and come into child's pose. I got my partner over here breathing kind of heavy. Hope you guys are doing okay. Here in child's pose. Go back to your breath. Inhaling through the crown of the head. Exhaling out through the crown of the head. And then as you come up, roll over to your right side and bring your legs out in front of you. And then we're going to lay down on our right side. Extend your arms out in front of you and bring the palms of your hands together. Then bring your feet up so you're making a box basically on the floor. You're going to have to keep your head lifted. And then inhale both the left foot and the right left arm up to the sky, rolling onto the back body. So now you're at 9 o'clock or 3 o'clock, whichever way you're looking at the clock. Now lower your left leg to the floor, down in front of you, and then bring that left hand all the way to the opposite side. See if you can keep your legs at a 90-degree angle. Keep both shoulders on the floor and turn to look over at your left hand. Keep both feet active as if you're standing on them. Dropping that left hip down to the floor. On the inhale, lift the left leg and the left arm up to center. And then exhale, both go over to the other side. And change sides. Roll over to your left side. Extend the arms out in front of you. Adjust your clothing as necessary. Both hands come into prayer, straight out in front of them. And then bring the legs up so that the legs come to a 90-degree angle. Hope you can see this. Yes, they can? Okay. All right, now, right arm, right leg, lift up to the sky. We roll over to our back. Keeping that left leg on the ground. Lower the right leg to the floor in front of you, and then open that right palm out to the side. Keeping as much as you can a 90-degree angle on the legs. Both shoulders to the floor. Turn your gaze to look out over your right fingertips. And then on the inhale, lifting that right leg, right arm back up and lowering off both to the other side. And then dissolve the pose. Let's see, where do we go next? Let's come to all fours. I hope you like that. Let me show you the little diagram I made for that. If you can see this. See this little blue guy? Isn't that fun? I do all kinds of crazy shit when I'm young. Alrighty, folks. All fours. Right foot forward. High lunge. Lift the back knee. Spin the back foot flat. Bring that right elbow to the right knee. The left hand to the left hip. Line up your feet so the front heel is lined up with the back arch or the back heel. Tuck the tailbone. Open up the front of the body. Now extend your left hand behind you. Inhale it up to the ceiling. Exhale it out over that left ear. And then turn to look up at your left fingertips. Keep the right hand active. 90 degree on that front knee. On the exhale, slide that right elbow into the center. Bring the right fingertips down to the floor and the left arm up to the sky. Keep on breathing. Exhale, lower the hand hop to the top hand all the way to the floor and come up on the ball of the back foot. Come down to low lunge and then bring your elbows down to the floor. If you need to, you can put a block here on your elbows, or you can actually walk your arms out to the side. The important thing is to keep this right knee as close to the center line as possible. Inhale, walk the hands back to center, frame the front foot, come up into high lunge, bring both hands to the front knee. Inhale, arms to cactus pose. Lower the back knee to the floor, hover about 2 inches above the floor. Inhale, press back up, reach to the heel. Exhale, lower the knee about 2 inches above the floor. Exhale, lift up, press out through the back heel. One more time. Exhale, down to the floor. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, lower the hands to the floor. And let's see. Let's jump switch. Spin the back foot flat. Bringing that left elbow to the left knee, right hand to the right hip. Pull that right shoulder back. Keep the quad on that right leg engaged, reach out to the baby toes of that right foot. Extend the right hand behind, inhale it up to the sky, exhale it out over that right ear and turn to look up at your right fingertips. Keep the tailbone tucked under. Keep lifting the inner right thigh away from the floor, allowing the front thigh to sink down. Then we're going to slide this left elbow in, left fingertips to the floor, right arm to the sky. Exhale, lower the top hand all the way to the floor. Come up on the ball of the back foot. Come down to low lunge. Bring both hands, elbows down to the floor. Again, you can use a block here. You can walk your elbows out nice and wide. Regardless of where your arms are, keep the hips square by pulling that right hip forward, pressing the left hip back. Inhale, coming on up, frame the front foot, come to high lunge, bring both hands to that front knee. Square your hips off here, pulling the left hip back, right hip forward, hands up into cactus. Exhale, lower the knee about 2 inches above the ground. Inhale, come back up. Lower the knee to the floor, come back up. Lower the knee down, come back up. Hands to the floor, step back, plank pose. Chaturanga or to the floor. Up dog or cobra, downward facing dog. Lift the right foot to the ceiling, step through, high lunge, spin the back foot flat, press down, come all the way up standing. Check the placement of your feet, front heel, straight line back to the back arch. Straighten both legs. Straighten both legs, thank you. Inhale, both arms parallel to the floor. Both legs, both arms parallel, shoulders back, heart lifts. Exhale, bend the front knee, warrior two. Keep tracking the shoulders back. Turn your gaze to look out over those front middle fingers. Exhale, crescent back, left hand to the thigh, right arm up to the sky. This time we're going to windmill all the way forward to triangle pose. Hand can rest on the shin, or it can go all the way down to the floor. Both arms, straight line from finger to finger. Exhale, lower the top hand to the hip, and then turn to the open side of your mat for a wide leg. Forward fold. Inhale, look up. Exhale, bend the elbows, bring the crown of the head down towards the floor. Keep the thighs engaged, reach out with both baby toes. Inhale, look up. Exhale, hands to the hips. Extend to the crown of the head, come all the way up standing. Inhale, arms parallel to the floor. Exhale, hands behind the back, interlace the fingers, roll the shoulders, lift the heart, then lift the arms away from the floor. The buttocks, and then exhale, fold forward. Crown of the head comes to the floor, arms sweep to the sky. Inhale, come all the way up, hands to the hips, walk the feet in slightly. Come up to the top of your mat. Hands to heart. Exhale, bend the knees. Right foot back. Spin back to the flat. Both legs straight. Inhale, arms parallel to the floor. Shoulders back, heart lifts. Warrior two, bend that front knee. Reach out to that middle finger. Turn the gaze out that way. Torso comes straight up out of the pelvis. Exhale, crescent back. Inhale and exhale, windmill all the way forward to triangle pose. Hand can stomp on the shin or it can go all the way to the floor. Right arm up to the sky. Keep both legs straight and strong. Pull the shoulders back, lift the heart, extend to the crown of the head. Exhale, right hand to the hip, and then open up to the open side of your mat. Hands on the floor, inhale, look up. Exhale, go deep. Lift the shoulders away from the ears, crown of the head down towards the floor. Inhale, look up. Exhale, both hands to the hips, extend to the crown of the head, and then inhale, come on up standing. Arms parallel to the floor. Exhale, right hand to the left arm up to the sky. Both legs are straight. Inhale, and back up to center. Exhale, left hand all the way over to that right ankle, right arm up to the sky. Inhale, come all the way back up. Hands to the hips. Walk the feet in. And come on up to the top of your mat. So, for the next, we're going to balance on one foot. So for the next series, just have your strap and your block handy. So we're going to start with tree pose. So set your foundation with your right foot, and then bring your left ankle to the heel to the ankle, foot to shin, or that left foot all the way up into the right thigh. Really wrap the right toes around that inner thigh, and as you're ready, find your hands in prayer. Establish your drishti. Inhale, arms up. Return to your breath through the crown of the head. Exhale, right hand to the right thigh. Left arm stays up. A slight crescent to the right. Inhale to center, both arms up. Exhale, arms parallel to the floor. Just turn your head to look at your left fingertips. Head back to center, hands to heart. Reestablish your drishti and close your eyes. And then dissolve the pose. Or fall out. Other side. Our left foot's the foundation. Heel to ankle. Foot to shin. Or foot all the way up into the thigh. Get your balance. Establish your drishti. And as you're ready, hands come to heart. Keep the tailbone tucked. Navel to spine, nice strong core. Inhale, arms up. Shoulders back, heart lifts. Stay grounded through the standing leg. Exhale, left hand to the left thigh. And then we crescent slightly to the left. Inhale all the way back up to center, both arms. Exhale, arms parallel to the floor. And just turn your head to look at your your right fingers. Head back to center, hands to heart. Reestablish your drishti and close your eyes. And then dissolve the pose. Other side. Oh no, we already did the other side. Next pose. Let's get our strap. So go ahead and wrap the strap around the top of your, let's see, we're gonna throw the foot behind us. So it's gonna go around the bottom of the foot. You're gonna hold the strap with the right hand and then send the foot behind you. You see me? Yeah. So then both hands are going to come and go for the strap. We're going to press the foot into the strap. We're going to lift the heart, and we're going to come forward. Elbows long to come towards each other. Heart to the center of the room. Shoulders back. And exhale. Slowly dissolve the pose. Other side. Strap goes around that left foot. Hold the strap with the left hand. Put the left hand behind us. Both hands reach for the strap. Shoulders way back. Press that foot into the strap, push it away from you, and allow the heart to come forward. Elbows come together. Exhale slowly. Dissolve the pose. Get rid of the strap. Now now we're going to bring the block into play if you like, because we're going to balance on it. So if that scares you, then do this on the mat. We're going to do Natarajasana. Nataraj. Asana. Natarajasana.
Say that 3 times fast.
I can't even say it once.
Natarajasana.
Natarajasana. So, right foot to the block. Come up, balancing on that right foot. And then the left foot comes out in front of you. Right arm comes up to the sky. Left arm, I'm sorry, comes up to the sky. And then the right fingertips down to the floor. And then a slight bend to the standing leg. Find your drishti. Stay solid in your standing leg, even though the knee is bent. Navel to the spine. And then inhale, rise up, and dissolve the pose. Other side. Left foot on the block. Coming upright. Those are the right toes come out in front of you. This time, the left arm comes up. No, I'm sorry. The right arm comes up. The left arm goes down to the floor. And then bend that standing leg. Really establish your drishti. Shoulders slide down the back body. Heart lifts. And then inhale. Rise up. And dissolve. And place that block off to the side, please. Come down onto all fours. Let's see. Step the right foot forward and then come into high lunge. Bring both hands to the inside of that front foot. And then take that right hand underneath the right leg. Go ahead and spin the back foot flat. And you're going to try to work this right shoulder underneath that right knee. Then we're going to take that right hand up to the sternum. The sacrum. And then we're going to lift that left arm up and go for the clasp behind our back. Interlace the fingers or just stay down on the floor. Pull that left shoulder back. If your practice allows, you can start to walk that left foot forward. And we're going to go up into Baddha Paradise. So you start to lift up. And then as your practice allows, that left leg, that right leg straightens out, as my beautiful friend is doing here. As you come out of it, oh, beautiful. Very nice. And then dissolve the pose, bringing that foot down to the floor, releasing the clasp, hands to the floor. Come down onto your fours, all fours, and we'll do the other side. So anywhere along the path here is a good way to do it. So stepping the left foot forward, come in the high lunge, and then bringing both hands to the inside. Spin the back foot flat. Bring that left arm underneath the left thigh. So just trying to work that shoulder underneath that thigh. And actually lean into that left arm a little. And then inhale, lift that right arm up to the sky. Wrap it around the back body. You can stop here. Or you can lift that right arm up. Going for the clasp. You can stop here. Pulling the right shoulder back. Or you can walk that the right foot forward. Coming to balance on that right foot. And then coming upright. And extending leg if possible. And if not, Carla, I did that for you.
Janet's will love it too, I'm sure.
Oh, holy moly. Okay.
Send us pictures of you guys doing that pose.
Yeah.
Wherever you are in it, that would be fine. Text
So-
us your pictures.
Come down onto your bottoms. And then lay back on your backs. We're going to go into reclined pigeon. So go ahead and cross that right ankle over the left knee. Lift the left foot up off the floor. Reach between the leg, holding the back of the left thigh. Both feet are active as if you're standing on them. And then pull that left thigh towards your heart. Using your right elbow to press your right leg away from you. Or you can actually use your right hand. Now something different. Lower your left foot to the floor and then walk your left foot over to your right hip. And then lower your left knee to the floor. Take your right hand and reach down for your left ankle. Take your left hand and reach for your right ankle. Press the left knee away from you. Keep both shoulders onto the floor. I'm feeling this in my right hip. This right foot is firmly planted on the floor. Inhale, keep your ankles, keep a hold of your ankles. Roll over onto your back. Cross your knees like Girandasa legs. Bring the feet up and then draw the feet down towards the floor. Breathe. And exhale. Release and dissolve. Other side. Crossing that the left ankle over the right knee. Lift the foot up off the floor, reach through. Grab a hold of the back of the right thigh. Pulling the thigh towards us, both feet active. Using the left elbow to press the left thigh away from me. Or I can actually release my left hand and press my left hand against my thigh as I pull it towards me. Then we're going to lower that right foot to the floor. Walk it over to the left hip, lowering the right foot to the floor, left foot to the floor, I'm sorry. Then I reach down and I go for both ankles with the opposite hands. This left foot is on the floor, both shoulders down, and then I can isometrically press press my left thigh away from me, feeling that in that left hip. Yeah?
Yeah.
Shoulders on the mat. Inhale. exhale, start to roll over to your back a little. So you can bring both knees up, crossing the knees, lifting the feet, keeping a hold of the ankles, and drawing the feet down towards the floor. And then exhale, dissolving the pose. Bring both feet to the floor. We're going to go up into bridge pose. So set yourself up with your feet about 6 to 8 inches away from your body. Elbows alongside the rib cage, fingertips to the ceiling. Press the elbows into the floor, press the back of the head into the floor. Inhale, lift the hips. As the hips go up, walk the shoulders underneath the back body. Press the knees towards the center of the room and lift the heart towards the chest. Don't do that. Lift the heart towards the chin. Stay grounded to the four corners of both feet. Navel to the spine. Exhale, release the hips. Allow the hands to rest on the belly. Set yourself up. We'll go up one more time. Inhale, press the elbows into the floor. Lift the hips. Walk that left foot to the center. Lift the right leg up to the sky. Really press through the heel. Draw the toes down towards the shin. Exhale. Change sides. Left leg up. Heel to the ceiling. Toes to the shin. Exhale. Dissolve the pose. Cross your ankles. Lift your feet up off the floor. And roll on up to seated. Janu Shirshasana. You can use a strap here if you like. Just extend that right leg out. Left foot into the groins. Right leg stays grounded all the way from the heel to the hip. Pardon me, we look towards our straight leg. We sit up nice and tall. Navel engaged. Press out to the mound of the big toe and draw the rest of the toes towards you. Frame the front leg and then exhale, fold forward. Keep the heart lifted, putting the chin on the big toe. If you can reach for the shin or the foot, go for it. Keep those right toes pointed straight up to the ceiling. Inhale, rise up, and exhale, change sides. Left leg extend straight, ground to the heel, up to the hip. Turn to face your straight leg. Keep it grounded. Inhale, lift up, and then exhale, fold forward. Press out to the mound of the big toe and draw the rest of the toes towards you. Again, we're going to think about putting our chin on top of our big toe. So back nice and long. Try not to round the upper back. Inhale, come all the way back up. And then exhale. Bring both feet together in front of you. Hold the toes. Allow the knees to fall down towards the floor. Softly let go of the inner thighs. Lift the heart, extend to the crown of the head. Exhale, out a little bit. Open your feet up like a book. Go ahead and reclasp. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, fold forward. I like to bring my elbows in front of my shins. And then I think about putting my heart in the bottoms of my feet. Keep the back nice and long. Draw the navel into the spine. Inhale, come all the way up. Lay back on your backs. Lift the feet up off the floor. Reach between, grab the big toes. Feet to the ceiling, knees to the floor, happy baby pose. You can roll from right to left. And as you're ready, lower the feet to the floor. Allow the legs to come out in front of you. Get any props you might need for Savasana. Allow the legs to open up, the palms to the ceiling. Return your breath. Back to the inhaling through the crown, down the spine, exhaling up the spine and out to the crown. Take a deep breath in, letting it out with a soft sigh. Your next inhale brings movement, animation back to your body. Wiggle your toes, your fingers. You can roll your ankles and your wrists. You can extend your arms up above your head. Nice long stretch. And then as you're ready, bending both your legs and roll over to one side or the other. Stay there for a second or two in a fetal position, appreciating the last moments of our practice. And then using the weight, the strength of your arms, press up to seated. Bring your hands in front of your heart. And we'll finish as we started, but just one arm today. So take a deep breath. for joining us one more time. Hope you have a great day.